Hey, what's up, everybody? It's just Charles Sebastian. Welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got an excellent show for you guys. Before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. So, we got the news that LeBron James is going to be returning to the Lakers this season. We heard it from multiple sources. Now, prior to this news coming out, a lot of us were a bit, well, some of us were a bit hopeful of the fact that maybe LeBron will go to another team. All right, maybe the Dallas Mavericks or the Cleveland Cavaliers or whatever team, right? We thought so, like, okay, given how things ended last season, we thought that, okay, us former Laker fans that are kind of like in recess would have an opportunity to root for the team again this year. Then we got the news that he was going to return. So when we got that news, many of us were just here trying to put the pieces together. Like, why are the Lakers, like, I don't understand. Aren't the Lakers trying to win a championship because they just got Luka Doncic, who's supposed to be the star moving into the future? And, you know, one would think that, okay, you'd want to put him around players that are complementary to what he needs to excel on the court. You would want to pair him with a young star and free up some cap space and, you know, just do things that you think normally would occur. But for whatever reason, the Lakers seem to be really holding on to LeBron so tight. I'm like, I don't understand what's going on. So this morning, I was just going through the internet here, and I came across some sound, right, from Chris Mannix, who I think used to work at FS1 from time to time. Him and Nick Wright used to have their back and forths. And anyway, he was on the Rich Eisen show. And this show actually came out 3 days ago. And Chris Mannix, and the title essentially says, SI's Chris Mannix on LeBron James' true value to the Los Angeles Lakers. And I was like, okay, this is interesting here, because I'm like, maybe what he's going to say in this clip here is probably going to shed some light as to why the Lakers seem to refuse to want to move on from LeBron James. Before we even get into what Chris had to say, today's video is brought to you by a sponsor, PrizePicks. PrizePicks is America's #1 daily fantasy sports with over 10 million members. PrizePicks makes it easy to get real money action on the sports and players you love. You pick more or less on at least two for a shot to win up to 100 times your cash. For example, this week on PrizePicks, I'm looking at the upcoming NBA schedule and selecting Stephen Curry for more than 29 points and Kevin Durant for more than 27 points and Anthony Davis for more than 12 rebounds and Luka Doncic for more than 8 assists. If you're like me and you like to play it safe, you'll love PrizePicks' new feature, Flex Plays. It's the safest way to play. You can still cash out even if your lineup isn't perfect. Plus, you can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. On top of this, PrizePicks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money as quick as in 15 minutes. So download the PrizePicks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code CLNS on PrizePicks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. Okay, so what we want to do is going to play exactly what Chris had to say. It isn't really long. I want you guys to listen to it in its entirety, and I'm going to come back and continue on the show. Take a listen to what he had to say here.
That's the only way that the Lakers and Mavericks make a trade.
You got
right?
only one team of the 29 can be dealt.
So, but LeBron stays, right? He opts in. What do we do here?
I mean, when I talk to people about the LeBron's contract deal, it's just logistically it makes more sense for him to opt in, and then you could extend off that opt-in. So if he wants to extend that contract, and we don't know, he might just want to play out the rest of this deal. He can do that. It's a big number for next year.
It's
for
massive.
LeBron James. Massive.
Well, I mean, listen, he's due it. He should get it. I had Rich Paul here. He said they haven't discussed it yet about his long-term future.
Don't really have to. It's really like, what do you want to do, LeBron?
Right.
Well, and we'll do it.
Well, I mean, and the Lakers are clearly one of those people that will say, what do you want? We'll do it. But why wouldn't he basically say, I've got all the money in the world. I need to win one more. Is this like the NFL, where if he takes less, that would be more for others, or there's aprons or rules that would prevent that from actually...
It increases the Lakers' flexibility, and he did that last year with a little bit small haircut on his last contract, where it kept them under that second apron. The truth is, though, LeBron LeBron correctly believes that his value massively exceeds his contract. Look, NBA star players make a lot of money. We're trending towards the $1 million per game player, the $82 million per year player.
Yeah.
I would argue for a lot of those guys, it's still underpaid, undervalued because of the value they bring to these games. People go to watch, maybe more so than the NFL. People go to watch players in basketball.
Which is why the whole load management thing pisses people off.
Irritates the hell out of them.
Because they do, in fact, go to games to see a specific player, certainly when they only come through a certain town once a year. So that's why the load management question is so infused. Listen, we're spending so much time, certainly in the Western Conference Finals, the face of the NBA, right? Who's the face of the NBA? Is it now SGA more than Anthony Edwards? It's still LeBron James and Steph Curry. Those are the faces of the National Basketball Association in 2025.
So you heard what he had to say, right? He is essentially talking about what LeBron's impact is on the market cap of the Lakers, and how he could be making $100 million a year, $200 million a year for the value that he brings. And essentially, what he's saying is that LeBron is a cash cow for the Lakers. Now, here's some interesting things about this. Number one, when Luka joined the Lakers, his jersey became the number one selling jersey, right? You have that aspect of it. There are also some people out there that say one of the reasons that the Lakers are holding on to LeBron James is because they want him to do his retirement tour in a Lakers jersey. And the more I think about that, the more that kind of makes sense. And I'll tell you why. It goes back to what Rob Pelinka said when they initially drafted Bronny James. Rob Pelinka at the time said that the Lakers want to make history. And they want to be the team that was able to have the first father and son play on the same team in the history of the NBA. And it was those comments that made me begin to think, maybe the Lakers aren't serious after all. Maybe they're more concerned about making headlines than actually winning titles. And then when you have situations like them putting up a banner for the in-season tournament cup, I began to think to myself, well, is LA turning into a sideshow here? Is it no longer about winning actual championships? Is it all about winning the headlines? Like, is that what this Laker team has become? And then it causes some of us to think, given what they're saying, he's talking about his value to the Lakers, and him, we absolutely know that he is coming back to the Lakers. I think they spoke about the fact that he's picking up his player option, which could indicate, by the way, that this could potentially be LeBron's last season with the Lakers. Reason being, usually if players want to extend, they'll opt out and then re-up for a longer contract. But in the case that LeBron is picking up his player option, I think is worth $50+ million. One can then begin to surmise, well, he's going to get his last contract here, and then what? Is he going to go out there and look for another contract? Or because if he's going to do that, he could have done that right now. Or is he entertaining, possibly playing in other destinations, in other towns, right? For playing for another organization. That's something that some people are wondering. I believe that possibly it could be his last year in the NBA, and I think the Lakers want to be a part of that 100%. To be a part of the headlines. You saw how it was when Kobe announced that he was going to be retiring, and it was just basically, a retirement tour, and wherever he went to, every arena, they were giving him standing ovations, and everybody was just kind of acknowledging what he meant to the league there. But I think that this is what probably the reason is. One, for monetary reasons, and two, because of just the storylines around it. And look, I wouldn't be surprised if the Lakers decide to give LeBron a statue at the end of all of this. Some of y'all are like, no, that's never going to happen. It's impossible. Don't be so sure. Don't be so sure. Don't, given the set of people that they have in management right now, it wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. Again, if they could go out there and hang that in-season tournament banner and try to make that into something that like as if it was something significant, I wouldn't put that past them as well. Anyway, these are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts in the comment section. We catch you on the next show, and I'm out. Peace.